Yes.
So it's not holiday decor around here, but my first guest is a Seattleite with a new decor brand called Hazel Park, and she's pretty passionate about making the decor industry more sustainable. And here to tell us about her mission is Amy Sindorf. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
I love your story, and I think what you're doing is so awesome. But first, just tell us about Hazel Park.
Yeah. So Hazel Park is a luxury home decor brand. It's really centered around, premium design, timeless design, really high quality. But at the core is really sustainability, and we like to think about sustainability in kind of a different way. We have sustainable packaging, yes, and our products are sustainable, but everything is made here in the United States, and about 95 to 98% of our raw materials are also sourced here in the United States, as well as all of our packaging. So we do it all as local and kind of, keeping our supply chain as small as possible.
Sustainable and also supporting other workers in the U.S., which I think is so important. So let's look at what you actually sell here.
Yeah. So this is my favorite product that we have. This is the signature wool blanket. It's really our core product in our assortment. It's made in a premium woolen mill in Connecticut that actually used to be owned by Laurel Piana, just to give you an idea of the quality.
Oh my goodness.
It's 100% American wool, super premium quality. It's 18.5 microns, so very soft, very lightweight, but incredibly warm, durable. Comes in 3 gorgeous colors. You can see kind of the Northwest influence.
That's my favorite one.
Right? Like I think everyone from the Northwest kind of gravitates to this green and tan, which is kind of our signature color, as you can tell. But it also comes in this gorgeous tan and a slate as well. We even use a natural undyed cotton label. So literally this is no synthetic at all.
What a great thing for kids. I know my kids sometimes think that synthetics really bother their skin, so that's a great thing.
Exactly.
These are beautiful, like jewelry trays and lunch trays,
little valet trays.
Valet tray, that's the word.
Valet, exactly. Beautiful. Yeah, so again, 100% American leather, made in a small workshop in Minnesota that's women owned.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we try to think about artisan craftsmanship.
So good.
I know, right? You take it out of the package, that leather has that smell.
Yeah.
But yeah, all vegetable dyed, super high quality, and these are actually byproducts. So when they're making large leather products like luggage, there's a lot of scrap involved in that, and a lot of times that scrap just gets tossed out. So this company that makes these actually started doing that manufacturing because they wanted to utilize all of that scrap that was being tossed out, because it's very high quality, but the pieces are small, and so they were thinking, what can we make? So we partnered with them to do in each of the pieces you can see has our Hazel Park stamp.
I was just showing that because I think it's really elegant.
Exactly.
That's really cool. And speaking of smell, by the way, because these actually do smell so good, like real leather, no chemicals in that. Let's talk about your candles. Yeah, I'm a huge candle person.
I'm a candle person as well. So 10-ounce candles, they burn for about 70 hours. Again, like every product we sell, they definitely have a story. So these are hand poured in Massachusetts in a small studio that hires refugee women who have recently arrived to the United States. So providing skills, jobs, independence for these women. They're also Prop 65 compliant, so no carcinogens. They're made with a U.S. sourced soy wax, a U.S. sourced glass. Rocks glass. Yeah, and the cool thing about this is I always try to think about afterlife. Like, what are you going to do with the product when you're done with it? Yeah. So this is actually a restaurant quality rocks glass. And when you're done, the wax is really soft. You can just run it under warm water. The label peels off really easily, and you can make your favorite cocktail right in the glass.
I love
Donate it, recycle it.
And what are they called? It's warm?
Yeah, so warm is kind of our fall, winter scent, very woody.
Ooh, fresh is
probably my favorite. It's like a lemon verbena, really sweet. Ooh. And then calm is kind of our soothing herbal blend.
Very soothing.
Lavender, chamomile, sage.
This oud, it's oud tobacco cedar. This is my favorite.
Yeah,
this smells so good.
And especially for this season, it's just like it just adds that warmth to any space. And I love these candles, and I'm a candle person, so I love it because they really have a nice, strong fragrance, but it's subtle. So when you burn it for several hours in your house, it's not like going to burn your nose. You're not going to get a headache from burning it. You know, and they just have a gorgeous glow. So,
and I have to say, okay, this one's for all you Gen Xers out there. I love the smell of this. It kind of reminds me of, you remember when Gap did grass?
Yes.
And you remember? So if you like that scent, and now we're all grown up and don't have to buy our candles at the Gap,
right?
That smells amazing. Oh, I love that. I'm giving it to you. You made it.
I love it. Yeah, no.
All right.
It's fresh, clean. Yeah, love it.
All right. So let's talk more about how you got to where you got, because I love her story. I said, how did you get here? And she said, I did global
supply chain. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and supply chain is a big area, but you know, I've worked in procurement, sourcing, transportation, inventory planning, and what I've realized with doing all this global work is that we create a lot of waste and pollution unnecessarily in this attempt to save a couple dollars per unit. And I always say, like, it's cheaper, but at what cost? At what cost to the planet? At what cost to the communities that it impacts? And so I wanted to create a product because, you know, I love luxury premium products, and I said I want to create a product where people don't have to compromise on that, and they can feel like they're getting this really luxury experience. But each product is really thoughtfully made. We think about the whole supply chain, from the sheep rancher to the trucker to the packaging that we're putting it in. We even store all of our blankets in a paper paper bag instead of a kind of the industry standard plastic poly bag, because we're trying to go 100% plastic free. So just being really thoughtful about the entire supply chain and how we do it.
And that's what I like about this, is because you actually walk the walk. You've been in that industry, you know about it. And then I said, because you know, sometimes I think when y'all see people on our show and we introduce you to new, I think, oh, who's this person behind the business? This person, she is the business, and I said, I mean, wow, it takes so much fortitude to do that. So you have some goals with Hazel Park. What are they?
I mean, I think, you know, like I said, the goal is to, look, there needs to be an option at every economic level, but I think the goal is for people who want a really luxury experience, a high quality piece that's built to last. I want to give them an option where they know exactly where the product came from. They know where it was produced. They know what hands made it. And you know.
And it's all plastic free, too,
and it's plastic free, sustainable. So like all of our blankets come in this gorgeous Hazel Park box, which is made from recycled content. It's 100% recyclable, and we even did a natural cotton ribbon that's made in USA, natural undyed, so literally you can reuse it, and when you're done you can compost it. It's a natural cotton.
I think this is great. So, you know, when you're buying the gifts out there, be thoughtful about that. We've got. I love that. I want more people to think sustainably and overall. So I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you. And I hope it inspires thought for people when they're shopping this year for the holidays. You know, really think about where your products are coming from and you know the impact that they have upstream. Because I think we're so used to just looking at the product that's in our hand, but every product has a whole story and a journey that it's taken. You know, so really valuing that and telling that story.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
Hazel
having
Park,
me.
check it out. All right.